This is Attorney Mike Gravel coming to you from Chicago as usual, and I got a fresh new background for you today again. There it is, it's the bean. I walked 3 blocks out of my way for you. I hope you appreciate it, and keep the comments clean. It's a family show. But today we've got a special treat. I'm going back to visit Kirk Pendergrass. I was reminded of him while I was doing David Rodriguez videos, and they were claiming they had retained a Title 42 expert. I was hoping it was Kirk Pendergrass. I figure he's out there in Idaho. He could just hop in his vessel and travel right over, get held in contempt of court again. Let's do this.
All right. Good evening, folks. Just me tonight, just doing my solo thing here, kind of getting back to the grassroots of Kirk's Law Corner. How I originally started this here was to teach the law and what your rights are, where they come from in law as it is written, and how to effectively defend them. So with us, our normal
Okay, this is fun. I decided I'd go way back to his lesson. It's lesson number 1, Kirk's Law. I put links to it in the description below if you wanna look at it. I could only endure so much, but what I grabbed was deliciously awful.
Shows on Wednesdays and Fridays now, with being overtaken by the E-clause stuff, which is essential to restoration of our rights and taking back control of the servants in government. That'll be Wednesdays and Fridays. So that's with Chris and John. And again, I just want to get back to the grassroots here of what I originally intended Kirk's Law Corner here to be, was to educate people on what their rights are, where they come from in law, and how to effectively defend them.
All right, let's start with the fundamentals here, Kirk.
The stuff that we're teaching with the E-clause and petitions of remonstrance is
complete nonsense.
You know, it is a right retained by the people. It is part of how to redress your grievances with bad actors in government, bad policy, and all that good stuff. But we still need to learn the fundamentals. So getting back to basic fundamentals, and
teach it, Brother Kirk. Let's hear it.
Like I'd stated before, that we were going to try and do some videos on, you know, how to do the basic stuff, the basic knowledge that we need. We need,
you know, like turn a traffic ticket into a felony, or get held in contempt of court.
To have the groundwork before we do the roof on the house. You know, we got to prep the ground. You know, you got to do the plumbing, you got to do the electrical, and then you pour the foundation.
Wow, he's as bad with his construction analogies as he is with law. I mean, I don't know anything about construction, but I think you start with the foundation.
I'm gonna run through this stuff that I've got here to show you what your rights are, and kind of essentially where they come from and how they come from there. Michael, my rights are what I say they are, said a sovereign people who answer only to his creator. That is absolutely correct. That is a very factual statement. And the fact is that's what the term lawyer is.
There you go. That's all you need to know. The law is whatever I want it to be. That explains everything forward. It really does. I mean, he's wrong, but if you take that as your fundamental principle, then it does make everything else make sense. And by the way, that Michael was not me.
One who is knowledgeable on the law, one who speaks the law, right, is a law sayer. All 3 of those terms put together is a pronoun. That's what pronouns are, is a bunch of phrases.
No, it's not. And why are you just throwing say in the middle of it? This makes 0 sense. But okay, carry on.
Words and phrases put together into one word. So,
well, then you add a syllable.
You know, if you split lawyer in half and put SA in there, you have law sayer. That's it. So we have.
And if you put I'm an idiot in there, then it says law, I'm an idiot-er. Does that help?
Have to be the law sayer, not an attorney. This is something fundamentally that we need to fully comprehend here. is when you hire an attorney.
Okay, so he's saying a lawyer can't be an attorney. I don't understand that concept, but okay. And then he tries to parse the word lawyer by adding extra syllables that are irrelevant. All right, let's keep going.
Their first line of allegiance is to the court, and then to the public, and never to the client. And the root word of attorney is attorn, which is to attorn you, right? Attorn ye, attorn you, to take your, another pronoun, to take your.
No, it's not, but but why do you continue to add things in, split up words, and then just add whatever you want, and then give it new meaning? I don't get this.
Your property and give it to somebody else. Well, what is your property? Your property is an aggregate of guaranteed rights. So let's get into those guaranteed rights. They come from where? They come from God, right? We have creator endowed rights. We don't have man created rights.
Keep trying.
Those would be, in essence, civil rights or political rights. With no further ado, let's jump into some screen sharing. I'm going to show you some documents. So let's get into what I got here to share. This is from American Jurisprudence. American Jurisprudence. Jurisprudence is the science behind the law. So this is the American science behind the law. This is from the second edition, September 2016 update. This isn't some old stuff, right? This is fairly recent. You know, this is my trip down to the law library, and I pull this stuff up on the computer and save it on my little flash drive over here and take it home so I have it. So this is the one that I keep talking about, where natural rights and civil rights have nothing to do with the establishment, support, or management of government. This is it, right here.
And for that proposition, he is going to take an article written by attorneys, I'm certain, you know, that couldn't be more establishment, and then just assign it completely different meaning.
In general, natural, political, and social rights distinguished. Okay. Natural rights have been described as those rights which appertain originally and essentially to each person as a human being and are inherent in his or her nature. So we'll correct these words as we go through here. As a man, mankind, human being is defined by them as a monster. The three main terms that you need to know. You're either a man, a whoa man, which comes with their own warning label, you know, whoa man, and one of the people.
Kirk,
that's it.
Busting loose the
You're using any other term than that, that's word salad. They're trying to trap you into some sort of word salad language to drag you into their jurisdiction.
Oh, that is too rich. He's accusing other people of word salad. I've heard it all now.
Jurisdiction being the words, juris, diction, the words of that law. Juris being the law, pardon me. Juris being law, diction is the words of that law. What law are they talking about? So this is when I get into objecting to the jurisdiction and demanding proof of jurisdiction. This is exactly what I'm talking about. What words? These words right here. This is jurisdiction, okay? As contrasted to civil rights. So there's something different between natural rights and civil rights, clearly, as it states right here in the science behind the law. I'm actually going to pull this up on my phone so I can try and keep up with any comments that you might have out there or questions as we go through this. Did it allow me to tag myself? Hi, Neely. Hello, Lynette, Richard, Don, and 7 others watching with us.
That's about 7 more than there should be.
Susan's on, all right. All right, so as contrasted with civil rights, which are given, defined, and circumscribed by such positive laws enacted by civilized communities as are necessary to the maintenance of organized government. Where do we find civil rights? That would be the Bill of Rights. Bills of Rights are merely declaratory of the common law, which I'm going to show you that in American jurisprudence. Natural rights, right? Those are creator-endowed rights. Those are unalienable or unalienable. Can't place a lien on them, and you can't take them away. Plain and simple, they cannot be taken away.
Oh, isn't that cute? The usual wordplay. He went with unalienable and then unalienable.
Your right to life cannot be taken away from you except by due course or due process of the law. And that would be followed under civil rights or natural rights, because naturally you have the right, per the Bible, to go through a certain process, right? The people have the right to alter, reform, or abolish anything at any time we deem it necessary.
Well, there you have it. I had some fun with that. We took it right to his first lesson, and we see that he was making no sense from the get. If anybody has any idea of what he was trying to say, please put it in the comments below. I'd love to know, because I heard him, just sort of parse words, make bad analogies, and sort of read things out of context. But I couldn't get any unifying point. Here at Law Talk, we like to have fun with silly stuff that happens in court, and every once in a while, and completely by accident, I assure you, you might learn something. Thanks for watching.